Hey guys, and welcome back. Today is my June makeup stash. All of the makeup that I'm planning on wearing throughout the month of June. I do this every month. I will leave the playlist. Hopefully I will remember to link it down below if you want to catch previous month's videos. June is a bit of a weird one to me because it's kind of summer, but it's also still spring, and I feel like it's one of those transition months as we're heading into a new season. So I kind of had some trouble picking the products this month, but I hope you guys enjoy my picks. Let me know what you're going to be wearing throughout the month of June, and let's just go ahead and get started. I'm not going to talk about primers because they're the same as previous months, but let's talk about foundation products. The first base product that I want to reach for this month is the L'Oreal Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup, and this one is in the shade N3. The reason I wanted to reach for this one this month is because I have a bit of a tan and my makeup hasn't really been matching my skin lately because I've been in the sun a lot, and my tan has come a little bit early this year since the sun came out earlier. This foundation is a little bit too dark for me in the winter, so I think it's going to be the perfect summer transitional makeup shade for me. It's very thin, not a lot of coverage, so it's perfect because that's what I'm looking for these days, but it does have a little bit of a tint to it, so the color should work, and I do like the formula. And I have one more foundation product, but it's kind of a bit of a BB cream CC cream, but it's the Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk in the shade 550 Light Medium. I really like this product. It looks beautiful on the skin. It actually has really nice coverage, not full. I'd say it's about a light coverage. Evens out your skin, it covers imperfections, and it really just looks beautiful on the skin. I haven't reached for it in a while, and I think that's why I was kind of feeling it this month. Hopefully I will wear it. And then I have a skin tint that I love. I think it's my favorite drugstore skin tint. It's the Revolution Superdewy Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Medium Light. I just love how this looks on my skin. It has a light coverage, but it still lets your natural skin shine through, and it's just perfect for these days when you want to wear lighter makeup, or at least I do. I like really natural skin. I like when little marks and things shine through. I've just really been into that kind of natural everyday makeup, so this product is perfect. I really like it. The only thing I noticed is that my skin has been super dry lately, like really crazy dry, and I felt like the last time I wore this one, it didn't look the best on my dry skin when I was super up close, so just keep that in mind. If you have really dry skin, you might want to use a very luminous primer or a really good setting spray on top. Overall, I still really like this product. I've already reached for it a couple times, and it's only June 7th when I'm filming this, so I know that that one's going to be a staple this month. And last but not least, I don't know why I have four. I always end up just wearing one, but I have the L'Oreal Skin Paradise Water Infused Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Light 03. I really liked the way that this one looked on my skin when I first tried it out during Foundation February, this past February, but it was a shade too dark for me. It was kind of like orangey on my skin. I find L'Oreal's BB cream tinted moisturizer situations are always a little bit orange on my skin, but I think that now I have a bit of a tan going, like I've mentioned 100 times. I think this will match a bit better, and I remember loving the formula, so I'm excited to reach for it. No setting sprays, no powders, because it's all the usual products, but I did want to briefly talk about concealers because I feel like I don't mention them a lot, and I've switched them up slightly since I think the last time I mentioned them in one of my makeup stash videos. But the first one's the same. It's the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige. I'm wearing this one on my face today. It's the only base product that I have on my skin. I use it under my eyes and to kind of like spot conceal certain areas. Such a good product, super natural looking, and this is definitely going to be my concealer for life. I really like how it looks on the skin, but I'm noticing that it's almost getting too light for me, so I wanted to use one of my deeper concealers, and this one is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 50W. I still feel like this is going to be too light for me, so I might even have to go to one of my deeper concealer shades soon, but we'll see how this one wears. I don't really remember loving this concealer. I don't think it did anything special to my skin or, revolutionary, but I haven't worn it in a while, so I figured now's the time, especially since my Radiant Concealer from L'Oreal is hitting the bottom of the tube, like I'm almost out. Bronzers are the same old stuff, nothing new. I've got my Rimmel Contour Insta Contour Duo Stick, and I just have a teensy bit of product left. Wearing this on my skin today. Every time I wear bronzer, I try to reach for this because I'm just like trying to finish it. It's bothering me that it's taking me so long. All of my products take me so long to finish because I don't wear makeup very much anymore. And my other bronzer is another one I'm trying to finish. This is the Wet n Wild Contour Duo in the shade Dulce de Leche. Again, I'm trying to just use this up, so hopefully very soon we will finish that. I don't know. I have a Pandemonium series coming out in July. Like June's my last month to use up products before the next round, and I really didn't hit any of my quotas, or not a lot of them. I feel like it's been really hard to finish makeup product. That is all of the bronzers. Then for blushes, I have a couple of repeats and a couple new ones. I think this is a repeat. This is the Coralicious Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint from NYX that I absolutely love. Such a nice formula. My favorite cream blush formula. I've decided that this is my favorite. But I also have the Maybelline Cheek Heat in the shade Rose Flush. I'm wearing this one on my cheeks today. I really like this one in the summer because it's very light on the skin. Like you can't feel it on your skin at all. So it's perfect for those days when you just don't want to feel anything on your skin, but you want to look a little done up. It's really subtle. Like you can't even really tell I'm wearing blush that much, but you can see a little bit of the shine, and that's from this product. Like it really illuminates your skin. And then I have two powder blushes. They're both from Miniso. They're pretty recent in my collection, so I figured why not use them in June? And also, I really like them. So the first one is the Color Me Gradient Blusher in the shade number 4, which is kind of a mix between a coral and a light pink. It's pretty bright, it's pretty intense, but the one I really love is the Color Me Blusher with Pattern. They have the weirdest names. And this is in the shade number 6. I love this blush. I've been wearing it so much lately in like so many of my videos. I just can't put it down. It's beautiful. Like I can't even explain what is so good about this blush, but it really just makes you feel and look your best. It just feels so, I don't know, I feel pretty when I wear this blush, which is like a weird thing, but it really does make you feel beautiful. No highlighters. Haven't been really into highlighters lately, so I had nothing to talk about. But my eyeshadow palette of the month I'm so excited about. I'm really glad I picked this one because I feel like I just haven't reached for it very much lately. I'm wearing this one on my eyes today, and I just love it. It's such a good palette. This is the Temptress palette from Alter Ego. It's a dupe for the Sultry palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm wearing this shade in my crease, as well as a little bit of this pinky shade here. And I'm also wearing this one to line my eyes, this dark brown, and then this sterling silver shade kind of on the inner half of my eye. I just love the formula. It's so easy to work with. Colors are beautiful. They're nicely pigmented, easy to blend, and they look beautiful. It's a bit of a darker theme, I guess, for June, which, I don't know, we're heading into summer, so it was kind of, I don't know really why I thought of June when I looked at this palette. I think I just wanted something that was neutral, but that I hadn't reached for in a while, and this one just popped out to me when I opened my eyeshadow drawer. And last but not least, we have lip products. I have so many today. I'm going to try and whiz by these because I don't want this video to go too long. But the first product that I pulled out this month was ColourPop's More Than Ever Just a Tint Crayon, which I haven't worn in a while, but I love it so much. It's such a fun lip balm. I really like this formula for a lip balm. It's minty on the lips. It smells a bit like grapefruit, and the color's beautiful. And then because I've been kind of into the like glossier balm-like products, I have the e.l.f. Sheer Slick lipstick in the shade Golden Pear, one of my favorite shades. I really, really like the shade. It's like a beautiful soft peach. I also have it in the shade Cherry Slush. I love Cherry Slush as well, but it's more for days when I have like nothing on my skin, nothing on my eyes, maybe just some mascara, because it is a bit of like a pinky color, so it clashes a bit with some of my eye looks. I still like it though, and it's a really nice formula like I mentioned. I think some of these are a repeat from from last month, but I pulled out Milani's Naturally Chic, which I haven't worn in forever, but it's one of my favorite lipstick shades and formulas. Oh, I just swatched it way too close to Cherry Slush, but it's this one right here. It's kind of like this neutral shade. Like, it's just a nude, but I love it. I forgot how these smell too. I haven't worn the Milani, just like their normal lipsticks, in a long time, but Naturally Chic I think is my favorite from their original lipstick line. I also have their shade in Matte Beauty, which is just a kind of brown matte nude, but the formula is really, really good. I love this one as well. The moisture mattes are amazing. I like them more than the bold color statement mattes, the new formula that they came out with. The moisture mattes are just more comfortable, and I feel like they wear down better on my lips. And I also have the NYX Dazed and Diffused blurring lipstick in the shade Girls Trip, which I'm wearing on my lips right now. I pull this one out like all the time, like every June and summer pretty much, because it's just such a easy to throw on lipstick. It looks beautiful on the lips. Like, it's just, I just love the way it looks with my skin tone, and it's one of my favorite formulas. It also has this little brush on the end, which is nice to like smudge it out if you just want to apply it in the center and kind of blur it out. It's really easy to do. The only downside is that you have to have a sharpener, like a jumbo sharpener, but I think it's worth it because the formula is so good. It's really like one of my all-time favorite lipstick formulas at the drugstore. Oh, and this is the other formula that I was talking about, the Milani's new matte formula that I don't like as much as their moisture mattes, but I love this shade. This is actually a repeat from May. This is their shade I Am Smart, which is the perfect nude. I think it's my favorite nude at the moment. It's a bit of a pinkier nude, and not as deep as Girl Trip, and not as brown as Matte Beauty. It's actually very similar to Naturally Chic now that I look at it, except it's matte and Naturally Chic is glossy. Anyway, it's just such a good formula. I love the way it looks on the lips. We're getting near to the end. I'm sorry, I have so many lipsticks to talk about. This is Vitamin C from ColourPop. It's one of their ultra blotteds. I feel like I always throw in one of these because when I have no idea what to put on my lips, and I know I'm going to be wearing a mask, this is my go-to formula because it is transfer proof, it is comfortable, it is super matte, and it's just so good. Then I also have their, this is kind of a repeat I think as well. This is 21 Questions from ColourPop. It's one of their Velvet Blurs. I'm pretty sure I chose it last month as well. I like to have like one or two deeper shades or more fun colors. This one is a muted red. That's the best way I can describe it. I think it looks lovely with like a pretty summer dress, like a sundress, and just a little bit of mascara or even winged liner. It's just a nice, comfortable, muted red that's not too intense. So I really like that one. This is the Revlon Colorstay Satin Ink lipstick in the shade Fire Up. I wanted a red, like I mentioned, so I chose this one because it's got a little bit of an orange hint to it. I might not end up actually wearing this one because I haven't reached for a red in a while, but if I do wear a red this June, I want it to be Fired Up. Really great formula as well, transfer proof, lasts on my lips all day. It's just amazing. And then one like fun color that I'm just going to shake up to make sure it's not all oily at the top like it sometimes gets. This is L'Oreal's Signature Rouge lipstick in the shade I Represent. I haven't reached for a bright pink, I think, in a really long time. I do like this formula. It's not my absolute favorite. It's really thin and watery, and it's also not transfer proof. It is comfortable though, and it does stain your lips a bit, so when it wears down, it kind of wears nicely, and I just haven't reached for a bright pink before, and I've been really into bright pinks lately. I don't know why, but in my clothes and in my outfits, I've been really enjoying bright pink. Even my nails today are like pink, and pink is like one of my least favorite colors, and I don't know why I'm so into pink these days, but that is I Represent. It's beautiful. It's a bright fuchsia type pink, hot pink almost. And those are all of the lipsticks that I've chosen for this month. They all kind of look the same now that I see them swatched. Like, there, I guess there's some variety, but mostly they're all like neutrals or with like a few pops of color in there. And that wraps up this video. That's everything that I want to reach for this month. Let me know what you're going to be wearing in the month of June. I don't know why I'm wearing pigtails today. It's kind of weird. You know what I feel like when I wear these pigtails? I feel like Jar Jar Thanks. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. And I'll see you in my next one.